I hope you're all keeping very well and enjoying the absolutely marvellous weather we're having lately. Great drying out altogether. I found this yoke. It's absolutely marvellous for keeping the clothes on the line. But they'd be saying it's because of this climate change malarkey that we'd be getting all these storms lately. And now the young ones are even saying that we need to declare a climate emergency. And they're not wrong. If we don't act quick enough, we'll all be eating one another in just a few years' time. But sure, it'll all be handy enough going once the government get the finger out and start to take direct action. I remember the emergency declared back in 1939. Overnight things changed. Overnight. Politicians nowadays are saying that their hands are tied and these things take time, and because they're not wrong. Changing policies and all the rigmarole of politics is an absolute ball ache altogether. I am certainly delighted with my decision not to go into politics. However, they chose this. They chose the role of a politician, and their job, therefore, is to do right by us. And if they had a fire under their arses, they'd be quick enough to move all right. During the emergency, everything changed very quickly altogether. The economy changed, people were fixing their own clothes, they were growing their own food, and by God, isn't the homegrown grub the best anyhow? I tell you now, I've grown some of the finest tomatoes around. None of this slave-picked, shipped halfway around the world to get your plate shite. All those air miles to get your food with no feckin' flavour. I'm telling you now, the changes we're going to make will be great in all kinds of ways. I haven't heard of a single person complaining about clean air or good food. So let's get a move on. Now, sadly, there's some stuff we can't reverse. We can't put the turf back in the ground, but we can grow trees. I tell you now, trees, you see, they come from these things called seeds. And you just need a few of these seeds. You throw them in the ground, and then slowly but surely, they turn into full-sized trees. Not a word of a lie. But you're me here, little old Beryl, a 97-year-old woman. I'm not in the know about what exact changes need to be made to steer us away from absolute catastrophe. But sure, why would I know when we have all hired politicians to know exactly that? If I go to a doctor with a pain in my head and the doctor said to me, "What do you think I should do about it?" I would turn around to him and I'd say, "Do your fucking job.